Welcome to Star Wars News with the Star Wars Daddy. I am your host, your newscaster, your anchorman, the Star Wars Daddy. On this show, we cover important Star Wars news stories, current events, and anything else you need to know in regards to what's happening in the amazing world of Star Wars. In today's episode, we'll be discussing the Andor Season 2 second trailer, the Episode 1 pop can scam. We're playing a game called Name That Body Part. I have a review for the Star Wars Dr. Squatch collab products, a common disease many have called Collectomania, and of course a Star Wars Daddy YouTube update. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of all the upcoming content that I'll review at the end of this newscast. I appreciate all the support. Andor Season 2 comes out in about a month on April 22nd on Disney+. There will be 12 episodes that will be released over 4 weeks, which is 3 episodes per week released. We're being told that Disney has their reasons for this release schedule and that there is internal logic behind it all. It's rumored that every 3 episodes covers 1 year in time, all leading up to the beginning of the Rogue One movie. How cool would it be if characters that we saw in Rogue One appear in this series like Jyn Erso, or Galen Erso, Bail Organa, Orson Krennic, Baze Malbus, Chirrut Imwe, and Darth Vader. Imagine we get more scenes with Darth Vader. It would be epic. There is tons of anticipation for Season 2. Andor Season 1 was an amazing story, and Rogue One is the 4th best Star Wars movie ever made. Will Season 2 bridge the gap and keep up all of the hype? Let's hope so. Let's now do a quick reaction to the second trailer for Andor Season 2 and pray to the Force that we don't get copyright issues that ruin watching this trailer like we did on the previous newscast where we watched the first trailer. The Force is with me. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. I am one with the Force.
Emergency broadcast, if you can hear me!
We are not who we were when we started.
Imperial ships are already landing.
We need to speak out. We need to stand up.
Is there no one who can help us?
We need a pilot. A soldier.
Everything I did for the rebellion.
Revolutionary movements are spontaneously happening all over the galaxy. How those come together is the stuff of our story.
If Season 1 laid the track, then Season 2 is the juggernaut.
The Empire cannot win.
Well, they haven't won yet.
We're building a real army.
The rebellion's everywhere now.
Galaxy of opportunities.
The insurgents have weapons at this point.
We're counting on it.
These 12 episodes are going to take us over the next 4 years into Rogue One. The complexity of the show, the possibilities of the show. It has to be all in.
Nobody's allowed in here.
You're thinking like a thief.
I'm thinking like a soldier.
Think like a leader.
The size and scale of this production is unparalleled. The sets and the costumes are breathtaking.
Everyone does the homework. Everyone takes the time, and you can tell.
Proceed.
This is it. This is what you live for.
It's human. It's incredibly truthful. And it just happens to be in a galaxy far, far away.
It's the urgency of the situation. Not palpable.
Lock it down!
If we do not stand together, we will be crushed.
This is the end. Have no expectations.
Remember Episode 1? and all the unlimited Star Wars marketing collab merchandise that came out. We had a Taco Bell collab, Disney Minnie Mouse ears, Jar Jar Binks backpacks, movie concession promotions, Lay's Chips inflatable pod racers, and 24 Pepsi Company pop cans, all with different characters from the movie on them. When they came out, they were in 12 packs of Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Diet Pepsi, and Pepsi One products. I found quite the special blog someone wrote about collecting these. It reads, "This week I am looking at many of the Episode 1 promotions. Yesterday I looked at some of the current promotions for the 3D release of Star Wars Episode 1. Today I'm going to go back in time to 1999 and look at the original Pepsi Star Wars Collector can promotion during the original release of Episode 1. Being a soda enthusiast," that's the first I've heard someone admit that, "as well as a Star Wars enthusiast, any cross-promotion between the two is a huge deal for me." So this giant Episode 1 promotion is one of my favorites. Pepsi's 24 collector character cans were the huge promotion everyone probably remembers even to this day. There were 24 character cans in the entire set. There were 8 Pepsi and Mountain Dew cans and 4 Pepsi and Pepsi One cans. Pepsi One was newly released in 1999. I actually bought cases of Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Pepsi One, and Diet Pepsi to get all of the cans. Cans were released in waves every 2 to 3 weeks, and each 12 and 24 pack of cans only contained one character. So obviously, like everyone else, I wound up with a ton of extras. A ton, okay? I remember the very last character can I needed to complete the set was the Diet Pepsi with a battle droid. It took me months to find it, but I finally did and had to buy a 24 pack of cans to get it. What this person probably doesn't know is he has diabetes. Back to the blog. I actually have the Pepsi Destiny can. Like I said, I got it in a lot from the same guy that got me the Salesman sample Pepsi cans above. Also in 1999, Pepsi was test marketing a new soda called Storm. It was a caffeinated lemon lime soda and possibly the precursor to Sierra Mist. The test market Storm cans also had Star Wars characters on them. They were essentially copies of the Pepsi Qui-Gon Jinn and Pepsi Jar Jar Binks cans, but unnumbered. Pepsi was passing out free cans of Storm to people who attended the original Star Wars celebration in Denver. What a blog. And hopefully he goes to get checked out at the doctor from all that sugar. It didn't take long for some idiot eBay sellers to read this blog and think that all those empty soda cans that they've held on to for 30 years might still hold some incredible value. Check out this eBay listing where the seller has 56 of these cans, and it also comes with a random 7-Up can. None of these cans are even the special promotion ones that used to have some sort of a value to them, more than the 5 to 10 cents that recycling these cans would give you. Here in Oregon, we get 10 cents per can. So if I'm doing my calculations, these cans are worth about $5.70. This eBay listing with shipping runs $162.16, which is a 2,845% markup for these cans. I guess if you like vermin or pests like ants and bees, these used empty pop cans are perfect for you. And if you love the smell of rotting acid, sugar, and syrups that permeate the worst in the middle of summer, you'll have an unlimited supply of these creatures living with you and unlimited smells, all for the cost of $162.16. Where else can you go for less than $160.16 to enjoy the same experience? Oh yeah, it's called the dump. And now for a new feature on not only Star Wars news with the Star Wars Daddy, but a new feature on this channel altogether. The game is called Name That Body Part.
Name That Body Part. The Gone Viral Play-at-Home Game Show.
I will show you a zoomed-in picture of a body part that found its way into an eBay listing or something Star Wars related. I'll then zoom out at some point where the body part is revealed. You'll be playing at home and shout out the body part you think it is and tally up your points at home. If you get 9 to 10 correct, you're a Jedi of the anatomy. 5 to 8 is a Padawan, and less than 5 is a Jar Jar. Here we go. The first one is a softball one. All right, lock in your answers. And here it is. It's a couple of toes next to a dog dish where the person swore the item came from a pet-free home. And look at that discoloring of that Ewok roach. All right, second one is going to be a little harder. Lock in your answers. All right, we're looking. And here it is. It's a neck and shows someone wearing socks with their sandals, which we know is a faux pas. All right, number 3. This one is up for grabs. Hopefully you can piece this one together. All right, take a look. Let's get our answer. It's, here it is. It's a knee. One that hasn't seen much of the gym, or at least hasn't done any quad extensions recently. Moving on to number 4. This one's going to be a tougher one as it's not a human. Let's take a look at it. Okay, there it is. Make your guesses. And here it is. If you guessed a black cat licking itself, you have to be a Jedi. How the seller didn't retake this photo is beyond me. Unbelievable. All right, we're at the halfway mark, and here is number 5. It's another softball one to get everyone back on track after that cat licking itself. Let's lock in the answers. It's a pair of feet. Pretty typical on eBay these days. Number 6. It has us either on a tile that looks like the seller is on the roof of their house. Got your answers? And it's feet! Yes, a feet! It's so easy to find feet on eBay. All right, number 7. We're just moving right along. This one's going to be a harder one. It's even when I was scrolling through eBay, I had trouble even spotting this one. I've zoomed in, and now we're going to lock in those answers. And here it is. And it's a big toe! Look at that, right in the corner, perfectly lit up like those cartoons where a character is walking down a pitch-dark alleyway, but the street light is perfectly shining on him. And number 8 has us guessing again, and this one won't disappoint. Let's go ahead and lock in your guess. And here it is. It's an entire foot with a cat paw tattoo and a massive toenail fungus right next to the items that you're bidding on. Perfect. And we're nearing the end with number 9, which might throw you for a loop. But if you watch my past videos, especially when Yoda was in Indonesia, this one should be easy for you. All right, let's lock it in, figure it out. And it's a boob! And here is Yoda completely out of control. All right, Yoda. And finally, our last body part should be easy to spot at this point of the game with all of the practice you've had. Get those answers locked in. It's an arm? Is it a giant thumb? Well, we know it's hairy, but I'm honestly not sure what this one is, and I hope it's not something inappropriate. If you guessed anything on this one, you get that point. And quickly, I'll give you bonus points if you can tell me whose arm this is from 10 years ago. There it is. Any guesses? It's Chris from 5 Idiots Talking Toys. And if you got that right, you get an extra bonus point and one more chance at a bonus point. And now tell me whose arm this is from 10 years ago for one extra bonus point. Look at it. Examine it. If you guessed the Star Wars Daddy, you got it. Not much has changed from what I can tell. Add up your points and comment down below if you're a Jedi, Padawan, or a Jar Jar. I'll pick one lucky winner who comments and throw something extra into your next one eBay item from me. It never really ends here with a Star Wars Daddy and all the giveaways, does it? I recently ordered a box of Dr. Squatch goodness of personal hygiene items and reviewed them all in this upcoming reaction video. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, nor would they give me any sort of code to get anyone discounts. But I did attempt to reach out to them to see if we could partner, and they must be too big for the Star Wars Daddy. Enjoy. All right, we got this box from Dr. Squatch here. It's men's natural grooming products. Let's take a look at what we have inside this box. I just cut the tape. I've not opened it. I can't even remember what I actually purchased. And so we open this up, and let's just take a quick look at this inside of this box. So we've got some deodorants here, and we've got the Sinister stick. That looks pretty good. 24-hour protection. Extra smooth glide. This is a deodorant. It's got arrowroot, charcoal, postbiotics, and obviously it's the Emperor. And let's just open this thing up. And there we go. We've got the cover there. And there's the top. I'm going to give this a smell here. Oh, it actually smells pretty nice. It's got a weird kind of clear and white color to it. I'm not sure what that's about. Squatch BO with natural deodorizers that works. Use daily. Arrowroot for moisture absorption, charcoal for odor protection, and postbiotics to restore balance. We've got a Wisdom Guard is what this one's called. This is another deodorant stick, and this one got destroyed in shipping. So the top of this is all crushed and smashed open. That's perfect because there was no real packaging, as you can see. It's just they put packaging on top. Certainly it was still smashing around on inside. This is aluminum free, so was the Emperor there. And we've got the exact same thing. So arrowroot, charcoal, postbiotics. And, well, that came off real easy because it's broke. Take this off, and then this is more clear than that other one. The other one had more white to it, so I'm not sure what causes that. Let me smell this one. Oh, now this one actually smells a little bit nicer. It's kind of a more sweet type of a smell to it. I'm not sure if there's, I guess they have their own flavors. The flavor is Sinister Stick and Wisdom Guard. So a little bit different on the smell, but they all have the same ingredients to keep your armpits smelling incredible. I guess you could also use this wherever you need to. Wherever you have smells and odors. And I can tell you, I can smell this one. It's actually filling up the room because, again, it's broken open. So I guess I'm going to be using this one right off the bat. We got Sinister Scrub and Wisdom Wash. So a little bit different names, but pretty much the same thing. And I can see we got a purple one here, and then we've got a green one here. So let me smell, because they're a little bit different. We got black currant seeds for the Emperor, and then we got lotus leaf down here. And these are 5-ounce bars. Let me smell the Emperor real quick. Okay, it smells kind of like a soapier type smell. Pretty normal. Let's smell this Yoda. Okay, Yoda's sweet again. So Yoda, they make Yoda pretty sweet. And I think what they've done is they've made kind of the Sinister type a little bit more gruffer, more manly type smell, like a little more woodsy. And on the back here, the data pad tells us on the Emperor that feel the exfoliating power of black currant at your fingertips while the rich, spicy aromas pull you in. Yeah, see, it was a little bit more like, kind of like woodsy and tough, right? And again, down here, we got made from natural oils, dermatologist tested, cold processed, and sustainably sourced. And here on the data pad, feel the lotus leaf nourish your skin as the fresh, herbaceous scent calms your mind and clears your thoughts. Oh my gosh. And again, the same type of wording down there. But these look pretty nice. And I do actually have a bunch of Dr. Squatch soap, and we use that pretty regularly here at this house. And here we go. We got this Star Wars box. And I think this is all soaps. So I think I have even more soaps, but I swear that it was just supposed to be soap. It wasn't supposed to come in the box. They might have thrown that in. Since I purchased, I think 4 extra soaps, and we got this cool box here. So we've got Obi-Wan, we got Darth Vader, some TIE fighters there, some X-Wings. We got, one of my favorites, Darth Maul, and we got, of course, Yoda. And the sides, even look at the sides. It kind of looks like the Death Star on the sides. And we're opening up, oh my gosh, look at the inside of that box. I'm going to pull the camera back here. That actually is a pretty cool graphic, I cannot lie. And so let's take out Darth Vader. Now this is called the Dark Side Scrub. It's sand, heavy grit. So this is for the real dirty people that you need to take off all your skin. Let me smell this one. Ooh, okay, that one, very soapy type smell. Let's see what they say about it. Let this dark, powerful blend take you in its grip with mighty chokeberry exfoliating sand and tempting smoky scent. Yeah, that's what I think it was kind of like smoky and whatever chokeberry is. Let's take a look underneath. Look, they got Darth Vader's lightsaber right there. It says Darth Vader Sith Lord right there. So that's pretty cool. So let's take a look at Yoda. And they got Yoda's lightsaber right there. It says Yoda Jedi Master right there. That's actually pretty cool. Now, we got Darth Maul. We know I love Darth Maul. Ruthless Rinse, Black Sand. It's another heavy grit, 5-ounce bar. Embrace the exfoliating and rejuvenating powers of black sand and dragon fruit while the spicy, woody aromas consume you. Let me take a little sniff here. Oh, yes. That one kind of reminds me of Christmas, too. I don't know if it's the dragon fruit. That doesn't sound right. Kind of like a cinnamony kind of smell. And look at Darth Maul's lightsaber right there. It's incredible. And let's go to Obi-Wan, everyone's favorite. It's the bentonite clay zero grit, so nice and smooth. And this one says, cleanse yourself with a soothing blend of thyme leaf and bentonite clay that will guide you to truly clean skin and refresh your soul. Holy smokes, let me give this a smell. Okay, wow, what does that remind me of? It reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it. It must be the thyme leaf. It reminds me of, like, my brain tried to get me to go to a location with that smell, and I couldn't follow it. I'm getting too old. But listen, Disney's supporting it. So backed by Disney, obviously, this collab. And Dr. Squatch, again, they would not reach back out to me about any kind of promotions or any kind of partnerships or affiliations. They are too big. They don't need the Star Wars Daddy and all of my subscribers. And so I have nothing to give you except just this review, and the prices weren't that bad. I think there was some sort of a discount that I think they already had online, and there was free shipping with the amount of stuff that I got. Overall, pretty impressed, except for the broken deodorant. So I guess I'm just going to start using that deodorant right now, and maybe in a future video, I'll let you know if it got rid of all of my body smells. We recently found out that my wife has a common disease that not many people know about. It's called Cleanomania, which is the excessive desire to lie in bed all day. Many times I have to go drag her out of bed on the weekend well after lunchtime to go to the gym together. Now, during the week, she's up early, combating this disease as she works her brains off from early morning to late at night, which allows me the opportunity to do all this for you. So I can't talk too much smack about those weekends where I'm not sure if she'll ever get out of bed. As I was researching this disease, I found another disease which you might not know about. Now, we all remember my breaking news story about all of us collectors being hoarders and the symptoms of the misunderstood disease, but have you heard of Collectomania? Symptoms include toy collecting delirium to a point where one loses sense of reality of what's real and what's not. For example, if you think your G.I. Joes have feelings, or when you're playing in your bathtub with them, you make sure that they're not under the water long enough to drown, you could have collectomania. It's kind of like thinking the movie Toy Story is really what happens. A group of collectors recently got together to celebrate their ailments and to let the world know that they accept their issues and want to be accepted without ridicule and judgment. These collectors filmed themselves at their gathering with their Cabbage Patch Kids that they think are alive and real.
I love having friends come visit me and play on my toys and stuff that I have. Everybody's quiet.
Jen's never been on a swing before. Neither have I, yeah.
This is a unique little fantasy world. Lift off.
Whoa! Guys!
Mom!
Don't go too high!
My only advice is if you feel like you have some of these symptoms we've spoken about, to quickly get psychiatric help. Toys aren't real. They don't come to life. Your imagination is real. Your memories are real, but don't combine those facts and blur them into collectomania. And for those that are struggling, I hope you find solace in this channel as I support you. My fellow subscribers support you, and my members absolutely support you. Also, grown men playing with Cabbage Patch Kids is a little creepy. I think that guy in that video might have got Garbage Pail Kids mixed up with Cabbage Patch Kids, which is another symptom of being a collecto, and possibly on a list with the local county and local police force. In last in Star Wars Daddy news last week, we released 4 videos and 4 shorts. We had 1,900 views, 9 new subscribers, 1 new member, 175 likes, 6 shares, and 40 comments. We had our weekly member-only video where we discussed some eBay housekeeping issues with autopay and refunds, went over the upcoming Boba Fett-themed member-only monthly giveaways, and went over some upcoming content. I then did a HasLab, the Ghost unboxing and review, where I was absolutely blown away by the sheer size and weight of this vehicle, and now I'm in a bind as I don't know where this thing is going. Wednesday, we released episode 66 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos, where I lost a $100 Taiwan Boba Fett. And we happened to sell a yak face for over $700. It was an incredible week over on eBay for us, besides me losing my mind with the lost figure, who I can report has been located and is on his way back to me. This Sunday, we have a Boba Fett collection review video, where I will show all of the Boba Fetts in my collection and honor Boba Fett the best that I can. Next Wednesday is episode 67 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos, where we still have many last 17 figures up for sale and a ton of mini-rig vehicles. Make sure to see the link for my eBay in the description of this video to see if I can fill any holes in your collection. Next Saturday is another installment of the Star Wars news with a Star Wars Daddy, where we'll investigate Chuck Norris's influence on Star Wars, how COVID has affected Star Wars, and many other wacky and crazy stories. Before we go, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification to be notified of all the upcoming content that I just spoke about, as we have content that comes out every single day. It never ends here with the Star Wars Daddy. Make sure to stick around after my closing words to see the premiere of my new membership commercial on Hoth. Star Wars Daddy memberships have so many perks, giveaways, and freebies for every single one of you. It's the best way that I can personally thank you for all of your support. I hope you enjoy the new, shorter commercial. Also, stick around after the closing credits, as there will possibly be some bloopers of me screaming, yelling, or losing my mind, which everyone always loves to watch. Until the next time, collectors, remember to keep things classy and never forget who is your daddy. Hey, it's me, Carl, a rebel soldier, and I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force. I'm feeling the Force. Memberships! Memberships! That stuff popping up on the screen. Who wrote that? Did you write that? What? There's on the screen. I didn't write that. What do you mean? Remember Episode 1 and all the unlimited Star Wars Market Collab merchandise again?
That's the next section.
That is so weird. Okay, got it. Okay. And Honor Boba Fett. Dude, I can't. The print is so small. I cannot read this. Star Wars Daddy members have so many perks, giveaways, and that's all I said.